Hey guys, and welcome to the Working Money channel. So this posted by Stefan Hubert here, guys. Have you seen this? Matthew Solomon, yes, Ripple's lawyer, is participating at the SEC Enforcement Forum. Just bringing you guys this, he is going to be speaking on May 12, 2022, Cryptocurrency Regulation Enforcement and Litigation. Matthew Solomon, partner at Cleary, Gottlieb, Steen, and Hamilton. And so here you go, some more information about this. SEC Enforcement Director Gurbir Grewal will deliver the keynote address, and several other SEC enforcement officials will participate in this one-day conference, again happening on May the 12th. Now, I guess this is no surprise considering Matthew Solomon did also work for the SEC. I just do find it also interesting that he is going to be participating in this. Also back on April 6th, which was just last week, litigating with the SEC in the Gensler era. So the SEC has a new chair and a new director of enforcement, both of whom have discussed publicly the agency's willingness to demand admissions to settle certain matters and to litigate tough cases. And if you guys just check this out down here, again, Matthew Solomon is also a speaker, or was also a speaker on that date as well. This brought to us by Real XRP Boy here on Twitter and Stefan Hubert. So I don't know, maybe it could get a little awkward. Anyway, moving along here, Michael at Val5 Links just brought this to our attention. The world's largest processing and payments company, FIS, has partnered with Fireblocks to allow institutional access to Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. This is an interesting development considering we know that FIS is indeed a Ripple partner and has been since before September of 2020. This article was from then. Ripple partner FIS and the clearinghouse joined forces to bring real-time payments for US banks, again from a couple of years ago. Well, now Ripple partner FIS is launching institutional Bitcoin and crypto trading. The world's largest processing and payments company, FIS, has partnered with Fireblocks to allow institutional access to Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. This is for Bitcoin and other cryptocurrency asset management services. 6,000 enterprise-grade clients will have access to a full financial suite, allowing them to access features such as self-custodied wallets and constant access to a secure transfer network. A survey cited in the press release from FIS states 69% of institutional investors want to adopt Bitcoin or other cryptocurrencies for asset management. And so FIS, a Ripple-enabled company, is going to help them do so. Here's a quote down here. As digital currencies become more mainstream, capital markets firms will greatly benefit from a single destination that helps them manage many classes of digital assets. This coming from Nasir Qadri, head of capital markets at FIS. This exciting new agreement is a proof point of our commitment to invest in growing our digital asset capabilities for our global client base. Starting today, 6,000 clients served by FIS will have access to Fireblocks' product offerings, including a network of over 1,000 partners that allows cheap, quick, and secure transfers across the world all year round with no set operating hours, allowing constant access. The strategic partnership with FIS will bring the Fireblocks technology to nearly every type of buy-side, sell-side, and corporate institution in traditional assets. And Michael Sholov, executive officer at Fireblocks, together we will enable a quick way for existing and prospective FIS clients to onboard their digital asset operations and begin tapping into these fast-growing markets. So boom, another Ripple-enabled company here looking to get into enterprise-grade cryptocurrency asset management and trading. So the more companies we see like this, hopping on board, giving the world an opportunity, the financial types, an opportunity to really invest in cryptocurrencies, the more comfortable these FIs and institutional clients will be, and therefore more money will eventually flow in to the cryptocurrency market, essentially raising all boats, as they say. Demand for these cryptocurrencies will go up and price will follow. So great news there. Wanted to thank Michael at Val5 Links for posting that. Another one here, guys, from Michael. Wallix is in the news, onboarding people and institutions to the digital economy. Now, Wallix is also a Ripple partner. The crypto industry and digital asset adoption are in their early days. Despite the many product services and their potential to improve people's experience with payments and finance, it must overcome many challenges to reach its next phase of adoption. And so Wallix, they were created to tear down the walls between individuals and institutions and the digital economy powered by the blockchain. The ecosystem provides a high degree of safety and compliance for its users by following strict anti-money laundering rules and know your customer policies to protect its clients from bad actors and fraud, to provide them with easy-to-use custody, payments, trading, neobanking, DeFi investment vehicles, and more. Right down here, it's saying, people around the world, government officials, and these big organizations and companies, they have been reluctant. However, Wallix was designed to facilitate this process of adoption by bridging traditional finance with digital finances under a user-friendly and optimized platform, and the ecosystem comprised here of many Wallix products: Wallix Trust, Wallix Pay, Exchange, Wallix Custody, Wallix Change, and Lab. Each of the Wallix branches helps individuals and institutions to onboard the digital ecosystem with safety and ease that made Wallix one of the top custodians in 2022, according to research from Block Data. Also, just down here, Wallix was ranked among BitGo, Fireblocks, Ledge, Fidelity, and other major names in this sector. And here's just a graph just demonstrating that. Down here in the article, it talks about some more features and benefits for Wallix customers. And just to give you guys some context again, this article from back in 2020, Ripple partnered Currency Cloud to provide a new range of collection services to Wallix in Singapore. So we do have the Ripple connection there. Now Wallix going out making strides in this sector. They're set to expand their presence around the world and provide the unbanked population with access to a digital financial system. In addition, the project will launch an institutional program to onboard big players from the legacy sector onto its platform. So, we're seeing this, more financial institutions, more institutional clients moving onto these platforms. So, this is all great news for not just Ripple and XRP, but for the crypto space in general. Wanted to thank Michael for posting that. And did you guys know that the XRP Ledger has now joined Albridge network to enable cross-chain transfer? So this guy's brand new. Albridge, a digital platform that allows the transfer of cryptocurrencies between multiple chains, has announced that it has added support for Ripple's XRP Ledger. Here's the statement. We are excited to announce that we have successfully integrated XRP Ledger with technical support from RippleX Dev. This integration will enable us to bring many unique DeFi assets to the XRPL. Find out more. And so, I don't know, this isn't a link. This is just taken from maybe Twitter or something, maybe from their blog. You guys can follow them at Albridge_IO. Following recent developments, though, Albridge noted in an announcement that the XRPL has become the 14th blockchain it will be integrating into its platform. Some of the supported blockchains include Solana, Terra, Near Protocol, and the Binance Smart Chain, among others. With the addition of the XRPL, however, Albridge can conveniently link crypto assets on the Ripple network with other Ethereum virtual machine compatible and non-EVM compatible chains that are supported on the network and vice versa. So this integration is going to add that much more value. The development comes 3 months after Albridge disclosed that it would be integrating support for the XRP Ledger. Commenting on the development, Andreev Velikiv, co-founder and CEO of Albridge, he said, "The integration with the XRPL allowed us to deeply enhance our cross-chain expertise and offer a truly unique solution to the market. Our end goal is to establish an interconnected cross-chain environment." And so with the XRPL, they are going to be able to do just that. They also noted that they are going to be bringing more cryptocurrency assets to the XRPL by the second quarter of 2022. So we are already in the second quarter, and it has already embraced the groundbreaking efforts by adding Solo, a digital currency in the Sologenic ecosystem. According to Albridge, the integration was possible through the technical support it received from the Ripple team. Adding together, Albridge and Ripple are contributing to growing cross-chain interoperability as many in crypto build towards a multi-chain future. So added value, guys. Another company here building on the XRPL, integrating the XRPL for interoperable solutions, allowing these chains to cross-interface. This is going to mean more value added. So that's great news. Wanted to thank Michael for posting that. And this was also shared on Twitter the other day. Another update, guys, for the XRPL. XRPL proposes update to allow issued tokens to be used in payment channels besides XRP. So here's even more value added. The XRPL currently supports a variety of on-ledger negotiable instruments, including escrows, payment channels, and checks. The XRP Ledger's escrow feature allows sending conditional XRP payments. Escrows are conditional payments that set aside XRP and give it out later if specific conditions are met. Well, now XRP Labs, guys, just announced this XRP Ledger Standard Proposal. Token-enabled escrows and payment channels. This proposed amendment by Richard at XRPL Labs would allow issued tokens to be escrowed and used in payment channels, just like the native asset XRP. And just more information about this, payment channels are a more advanced feature that allow for sending asynchronous XRP payments that can be broken into small amounts and settled later. However, these payment channels and escrow support only the native asset XRP. This limitation is a barrier to wider spread use cases for escrow and payment channels for a variety of reasons, including regulatory compliance and reluctance to keep a counterparty-free asset, i.e. XRP, exchange rate risk and volatility. So you're seeing they are making, and I know on the surface this might sound like, oh, but if they use other tokens, they won't be using XRP. And so is that going to take away from the value of XRP? I personally don't think so. I think, the more you can build, the better the network becomes overall. And so, for some person or for some application that may have not even thought of using XRP to begin with, well, now if they're building on this, becoming more interoperable and having the option, I think that that ultimately drives more value overall, rather than looking at, the specific use case, specifically saying, oh, that has to use XRP or it doesn't have to use XRP. I think there is a fluidity there. I could be wrong. According to a GitHub release, though, the XLS proposes to introduce an amendment to the XRPL protocol, and so they just posted it up here, again from XRP Labs, and here it is, token-enabled escrows and payment channels, supporting many different instruments, namely escrows, payment channels, and checks. While each of these instruments is implemented as a first-class on-ledger object, only the check object supports the use of trust line balances, and so just more information here, guys. I'll link this in the description if you are interested in the techie stuff behind the curtain. And Wrath of Kahneman also bringing this to our attention. I know there's a lot to go through because I didn't have a video up yesterday. Could Asian giant retailer Shopee end up involved with Ripple? Unknown, but there are some intriguing things happening between the two currently. So this has to do with Ripple partner Tranglo. They just created a business platform that Shopee SG uses. So this was a tweet from a few days ago now from Tranglo. We're excited to announce that we've launched a new business payment solution from e-commerce platforms like Shopee SG to travel sites like Klook Travel. Tranglo Business will give you the best way to send and receive payments. Wrath of Kahneman continues on by saying in March, Shopee, their mobile wallet app, partnered with Ripple partner 2C2P and 2C2P's network across Indonesia, Malaysia, the Philippines, Singapore, and Thailand for cash-free payments. He further states another interesting piece, C Group, Shopee's parent company, led Ripple partner Forte's $725 million investment round last year. Their Garena division has a massive free-to-play game, Free Fire. So there's also that connection. This interview with Forte CEO Josh Williams locates C Group's investment specifically as a response to blockchain in gaming. So we're starting to see connections. Finally, one step further down the speculative path, it is interesting to note that if there were a possible Ripple connection in the future, it would make Shopee's intent to build a digital bank as well even more interesting. Shopee's business is very much like cross-border payments, and options depend on location. Sellers get their money out either by an agreement or by using Shopee's Payoneer integration currently. The new Tranglo option looks like it might handle the eBay-like payments on it between the buy and sell side. In summary and in conclusion, Shopee will use a business platform by Ripple Investment Tranglo, so they will be using something created by Tranglo. Shopee's particular business seems ripe for RippleNet use. Shopee's parent company has invested in Forte, which is another Ripple investment. None of these pieces, though, and Wrath of Kahneman always states it out clearly, none of these pieces connect, but he's just observing the obvious. So interesting to note there that Shopee could be connected to RippleNet. Well, we know they're definitely partnered with Tranglo already, so even just on the surface there is that RippleNet connection, but it is interesting to note that there is the Forte connection as well, and that it was either last year or the year before Ripple did lead that $725 million investment round with Forte. So, great news there. Wanted to thank the Wrath of Kahneman for posting that. And just going back to the lawsuit for a second, I don't know if you guys caught this morning's video, questioning if this new lawsuit filed against Clayton and Hinman in Arizona could actually hinder the XRP lawsuit that's currently happening. If you guys didn't catch that, I will link it up here in the top right-hand corner. Well, Tag XRP also brought this up, and it does make me wonder what CoinCenter's motives are. CoinCenter is behind the biggest financial scam of all time. He's retweeting out Stefan Hubert's tweet here. Why did CoinCenter delete this article? Now, this article was back from 2018, as you guys can see down here. SEC's Clayton, use of a token can evolve towards or away from being a security. This is what they stated back in 2018. And when you go to that link today, it no longer exists. So just more about this. I mean, I guess I don't have to read this, but I think the title speaks volumes. Considering what Ripple and XRP are in court for today, the fact that, they're scrubbing this from the internet makes sense, especially if they are on Ethereum's side and the SEC side. So what's going on here? Well, Niraj Agrawal, he posted this: your research skills never cease to amaze. He's stating, and he works for CoinCenter, he's stating that they actually just relocated the article and that you can find it here at this address, which, okay, I mean, I guess you can. And his excuse was, we reformatted the website and we changed the location. We changed how we formatted these web addresses. So, okay, we'll give him that. But Tag XRP here saying, Niraj, my own research skills are impeccable. CoinCenter is behind the biggest financial scam of all time. You claim to fight the entire industry, but we have insurmountable evidence Jerry Brito and your gang led to over $1 billion in losses to innocent XRP hodlers. And he's retweeting out his own tweet here from November of 2021, which I will link in this description, in the description of this video. Cowboy Crypto down here saying CoinCenter's entire board of directors is centered around Bitcoin. So that might not be a surprise considering what we've just witnessed here. Here's the team led by Jerry Brito, Robin Weissman, Peter Van Valkenburg, Anthony Hodge, Niraj Agrawal, and Alex Sternhell. All Bitcoin maximalists, as mentioned down here. Crypto Cowboy just giving us some more information about that. This spring's chain code seminars for Bitcoin and Lightning Protocol development starts in 2 weeks. So just more to suggest that these people are maximalists and that these people do have a vested interest in Bitcoin and proof of work. He was co-founder of Council and is former chief technology officer of Coinbase and former general partner at Andreessen Horowitz. So again, just another connection there. Also here with Zappo Bank exists to protect your wealth from economic and political instability no matter where you are. We've built a Bitcoin-friendly bank that provides you with limitless access to one of the world's strongest currencies, the US dollar. So were they trying to scrub this piece from the internet or not? I mean, just looking it up, if you were to go to the original link, you clearly would not have found it. But Stefan Hubert, using the Wayback Machine, one of those great tools, did find that this did exist. Niraj Agrawal here trying to do damage control, and he did state, it wasn't in this tweet thread, but he did state that they did overhaul the CoinCenter website, and this was the reason the link has changed locations. I don't know, guys. Do you believe it? Do you think that maybe this was an attempt at removing the evidence? Something Jay Clayton said back in 2018, the use of a token can evolve towards or away from being a security. Of course, this would have an impact on the Ripple versus SEC case. That's just my opinion, but I want to hear what you guys think. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like the video if you like the content I'm providing. I always love hearing your comments. See you in the next one, guys.